All right, something new. I want to talk about majors and minors if you are looking to go to university to get your undergrad degree to learn to work with artificial intelligence. And the first one I want to talk about is the obvious one, computer science. That was one of my majors back in college. It is a good major. Different universities approach it differently, so keep an eye out for that. Look at the courses that are offered, but it's a great major or minor depending on what your career goals are. Now, if you are going to go into AI law, a minor might be a little bit too much. Still helpful, especially if you can get in an actual AI course. Or you may just want to take enough courses to be able to take that AI course, which might be two or three, and then that elective. Up to you. If you're going to a more technical side of AI, I would 100% recommend at least a minor, if not a full major, and mix and match with other majors and minors. At my old university, Central Michigan University, if you took one more course beyond what was required for the computer science major, you would also have a mathematics minor. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that until it was too late, and I'd have been out of math courses for a couple of years, and I did not want to have to retake Calculus 1 in order to finish taking Calculus 2. My mistake. Pre-plan. And I actually have a download for that on my website. I will link to that down below. I highly recommend it. But with computer science, it lets you create AI. Okay, let's be clear. If you're going to create AI, it will require some programming or another. I mean, how else are you going to build an AI, right? You need some coding skills. Can you get it without a major or minor? Yes, you can. Can you get it without taking a single university course? Yes, you can. I would argue that you miss out on a lot of the fundamentals, degrading your foundation for AI. I would argue that sometimes it's harder to learn on your own. It depends on your motivation, your path. I'll talk about pathways for learning this elsewhere outside of university. There are plenty of online courses for instance, but regarding the major, there are a lot of useful courses. Depends on where you go. You can get it. You can get an associate's degree at a community college for a fraction of the price. That also works, but you need exposure to programming to actually build AI. Now, if you're a cognitive scientist, you're focusing more on the psychology of AI or the sociology of AI, that's great. Learn a little bit about what AI can do on the technical side of things, and it's still going to help you a lot. Still learn how to code, basically. But it's a great major, very useful. You learn a few different programming languages. It makes it easier to learn other ones on your own, or expand on the ones that you do learn, which is important because there are always new libraries. Especially if you're working in Python, there are new ones every month, it seems, or expansions of existing ones. But I highly recommend a major or a minor in computer science if you're going to go to university to study artificial intelligence, whether you're on the humanity side or the technical side, or a strong mix of both.